Alright guys, spoiler section now, and what a bunch of spoilers we're going to have, and bits that we're going to be a bit...
Everyone died, everyone died.
Everyone's dead, Dave.
And kids are fucking psycho.
I know. We're saying this, you know the bit in the forest where they killed Donald? Is it Donald?
I think it's Donald.
Donald's
the guy with the useless bad guy.
The discount Reaver, Ryan Gosling come...
And all the kids just surround him with the evil face, which you've seen some kind of horror movie of kids
like,
just
wrapping up in brands going...
breathing on him. And just,
it was like, holy shit, these
they
kids
had
are
some
dangerous.
against him.
But also, it just shows, these kids are fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
You can sort of see it from the perspective of the humans that these fuckers are weapons and they are fucking dangerous. If
even
they get pissed off.
I mean, he got a little electricity.
Oh, the electricity! Oh my god, so good. He killed Mr. Call of Duty as well, the one that you thought died ages ago.
Yeah, they just all look the same. They all have robotic arms and some shit, running around with guns,
combed hair with beards. Like they all look like they're in Call of Duty. So funny. But you know, generic bad guys, meat sacks for Logan to cut apart and
Logan and Laura used to fuck up.
Oh my god, it's so visceral.
They just put the claws through everything, didn't they?
Yeah, just from the get go, where those Mexican guys are trying to take his alloys. And he's like, fucking. I'm sorry, they even say like 3 people died. More than 3 people.
There were at least 5 people.
At least 5 or 6 people died in that scene. Like fucking hell.
Maybe he wounded them enough and they like fallen away or
probably blood loss, man.
Oh yeah, you got missing limb, bloody blood everywhere. And,
yeah, it's so good, so good. I mean,
this is what we have been missing from some of the Wolverine things. No offense.
Yeah, because you don't see it, do you? You just see bits and pieces, but like they allude to the fact that he's slicing them up.
Yeah,
like in Apocalypse, you see all the blood. Not Apocalypse, sorry. Yeah, Apocalypse, where you see the blood splatter on the windows as he's going around. You allude to it. You never actually see it up close and personal. It's one of those films, I think it's one of those films that, my mum's a fan of the X-Men films. She loves X-Men films. Right. She loves Hugh Jackman. She doesn't. She loves, exactly, she loves those films. Yeah. When she watches this film, she's going to be like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't know, it's too much. It's too much, I don't like this whatsoever.
I'd actually just love to see a full 15 of the entire X-Men crew.
Well, Cyclops.
Because Cyclops is like eviscerating someone, whether they just storm and executing someone to a crisp. That'd just be so beautiful.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
And then like, just Nightcrawler just teleports someone into a wall or something.
Oh, that would be cool. It'd be so cool to see. What other things? So what are some of the glaring omissions?
Okay, so the thing that I have problems with this film. Overall, good film, very good film. As an X-Men film in a whole, I don't think it's as good as some of the other films. Just as an X-Men film, but as a film in general, it's a very good film. But there are some ties to Origins where they kind of like copied and pasted, I would say, a little bit.
Yeah, like the bit with the farm music.
I mean, they go to a farm with a lovely couple and they end up dying. Origins, go to a farm with a lovely couple and end up dying.
Well, they have the teenage kid, they kill a teenage kid as we stab.
And then they've got, they've also got the other mutant project, because like in the Origins they're making mutants into weapons, and in that one it was X-11, the failure of a Deadpool, and this one is X-24, which is just a clone of
It's
Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman with a haircut.
Yeah, it is, and it's just like, could you not be a little bit more creative? Could you not make something else?
Do you feel, right, that, you know, obviously because when they shoot a fight sequence like that, it would have been interesting to see if they filmed it at 2 different times. They had, unless it's a wig on Hugh Jackman, where he's got his old longer hair, and then Hugh Jackman with the haircut. If they filmed it at different times, so they filmed all of Hugh Jackman's with his hair long grey, and then went back and cut his hair off, and then it was X-24.
Don't know, maybe they just put a wig on him.
Maybe. When the audio commentaries come up, it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. But
or maybe it was just very good CGI, we didn't notice.
It's just different hair.
Yeah.
But it...
and a couple of other things that it's like, I mean, we know the stories about him connecting with his sort of daughter but not daughter, and him coming to like the end of his life, and like all of the mutants are gone. It's just him and Professor X.
Well, there's very few of them left. They never.
Yeah, because they've been weaned out through corn syrup, I think. That's what I got from it.
Yeah, because they're making the corn syrup in that field with the farmer, because they've got those massive auto harvesters, and it's about changing the food, the lifestyle, and say about how it makes you strong, fast, sexy, or something like that.
Kind of like new improved energy drinks to stop mutating.
So from what it looks like,
by Stryker's son, who, from all I was aware, he only had one son. That was the crazy one who could show illusions. But it's all been changed. But anyway.
No, but probably he was cured with the corn syrup, and he went on to corn syrup. But I don't know. The timeline's fucked up. Let's just say this takes place in an alternative universe.
Oh, yeah. It happened. Let's just leave it at that. Because the bad guy, they are, as we said, just meat sacks to show the brutality of Laura and Logan. That's all it is, really.
They have a lot. They have a lot of meat sacks.
Yeah.
Unlimited amount of meat sacks.
There's no like really cool villain behind it all.
No. Like we were saying about, I don't know where we got that from. Where did we get the fact that it was Mr. Sinister? Where did we get that from?
I can't remember. I'm sure it was like posted somewhere that it might have been Mr. Because I'm sure at the end of Day of the Future Past, because they were collecting they wanted the samples of what was it? I don't know. It was at the end of Apocalypse. They showed a vial of Wolverine's blood, don't they?
Yeah.
Which is then probably what they used for this one to create his clones and everything. But it was supposed to have like, they put it in a suitcase with a logo on it or a name of a company.
That was it, the company.
And it was supposed to be the Mr. Sinister's company, I think it was.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Or I might be wrong.
I think that was. I remember reading something about that.
Yeah.
There was some clue, and it's just not. It's just boring. The bad guys are just crap.
No.
They're not even, you don't even hate them that much, to be fair, because they're not really doing anything.
No, they're just soldiers doing a mission to bring the children in, which required to create weapons. They went, no, this isn't working. We'll kill them. We'll create an exact clone of Wolverine, because that's obviously the way to go. And so they have to go and capture the kids to kill them? They can't just kill them?
They could have just killed them. They could have just launched a drone strike, because that drone appeared, saw them in the thing. They could have just gone, beep, bang. I don't know. It was a bit weird, that part, because they were meant to kill them and then they just didn't, or they needed.
So like as an X-Men film, it's like a bit lackluster, but as an actual film, when you watch it for the reasons to watch it,
or just watch it for what it is.
Yeah,
it's really good. I mean, there's a few the auto trucks. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
it was so weird. Like the fact that they've only got like auto harvesters and auto trucks. The rest of the technology seemed pretty.
Yeah, because it's like, what was it? 2049.
2029.
2029.
I think it was 2029.
So it's already in the future, sort of. So we haven't progressed that much, but
auto trucks.
Yeah,
it seemed very dangerous.
Especially taking out the horse.
Even slow down. Beep beep. Oh my days! It's so funny. We just watched it like. Those trucks have fronts.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They're just auto trucks. Fucking hell. Brilliant. Love it. Any other glaring omissions you saw in it? I noticed it annoyed me the fact that the whole trailer ruined everything. Like, obviously, the burying of Charles Xavier. I saw in the trailer, I thought, oh, well, obviously Professor X
but you probably guessed.
But then I wondered if it was if they were burying the families, but they weren't. It was Professor X. And then, what's the point? In the trailer, you see Wolverine grab the claws with his claws going to his face.
I mean, obviously, you couldn't tell whether or not that was X-23.
I thought it was X-23.
I personally thought it was going to be Drake and Draken, Logan's son in the comics, rather than an actual clone of him.
Yeah, it would have been better if it was not just a clone of Wolverine.
Yeah.
But then again, they might want to save Draken for something else.
I mean, we're probably saying the name completely wrong.
Is it Draken? I thought it was Draken or something like that.
I'm sure it's spelled that way or some kind. I don't know the exact.
But yeah, it's good. But we've mentioned the great character development between all the characters and the character development with the emotion with it as well. Like, because it's literally like we found out, like, we assumed the rest of the X-Men were killed by Professor Xavier by accident because he was.
Yeah, because from what they said, we can gather from it, he went into a seizure, which you see a couple of times in this, where he kind of like freezes people, because he could freeze people, couldn't he?
He could freeze people, but it was like unstable freezing.
Yeah. And there was like 400 people all at once just getting fucked over by him.
Yeah, and then obviously Logan's less pivotal too because it's healing factor. And obviously
the
mutants were killed.
The one problem with it, like at the beginning when you see it the first time, he does it for a short while, and Caliban's like, I nearly died that time.
Yeah,
and then in the next one it goes on for much longer because he has to get into the building, up the escalator, down the hallway to get, and then they're all perfectly fine. So it's a bit. It depends.
Yeah.
But other than
there probably was injuries and fatalities. We just don't know about it.
But it did give us a cool scene of just paralysed people.
Yeah, there's the way his eyes went.
Up. Oh no, Logan, no! And if I don't move, he can't see me.
And then he's like this. He walks past him and he's like, oh, I'm good. And he turns around and goes, Dah! Like through his face, like ah. And the guy gets it through his thing and oh, brilliant.
And then they just
eye.
Yeah, but they're still paralysed in that position. Are they still alive? Are they dead at that point?
I don't know.
It's Professor X keeping them alive through paralysis, and then as soon as he like gets stabbed, so he's just gone, they just collapse. Like, is that when he died? Or they like?
I never.
Because that was pretty damn brutal.
I never thought of it that way. That's dark.
Yeah.
Like he's got his eye like gouged. It's like ah. He can't even like say anything. He's like ooh. Oh man, that's dark. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Man, that would be cool. I mean,
just to do it so I can die already.
Surely, right? I was just thinking because of X-24 with his adamantium claws, shouldn't he be cutting through Wolverine's body? Like, shouldn't he be going and his arm comes up because adamantium versus adamantium?
No, he just hit.
Has it got to be hot adamantium?
It's got to be heated adamantium.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what they did in Wolverine and in Origins and Wolverine.
Heated adamantium.
Yeah. Because otherwise it's just like steel hitting steel, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, that makes sense now. I was thinking that.
Although apparently now an adamantium bullet can blow your brains out, even though in the Origin they just made him lose his memory.
Well,
which is another thing which annoys me, but it's
we could argue that it was a different caliber gun, maybe a different bullet, or a different version, who knows. But I was thinking, what happens if X-24 is still alive, but he's lost his memory and has no idea who he is, therefore
so
waking up.
Logan.
Although he can't speak, but he's actually the new Logan. It could have been really cheesy at the end, like I say, it could have been X-23 at the end saying, like, my name's Laura, I am the Wolverine, and she's like, ooh! And then it's like the new X-Men. You got the fat black kid. You got the guy with the ice
How do you
breath.
make a fat weapon? That's just one thing I don't understand.
He probably just
they're in a lab, go through rigorous tests, and he turned out fat.
No, but do you know what I thought he was? I thought he was power. I thought it was the Blob. I know it sounds horrible, but I thought it was the Blob.
That actually make more sense if he was made from the Blob's genetic material.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought he was going to get punched or
but no, he's
smashed or
he's got electrical powers.
He's got electrical powers, which is cool.
But they just viewed him running. You don't hear a fat kid running because that's just hilarious.
No, they did focus on that, didn't they? They did zoom in, like they're like, look at him run.
He cannot outrun anyone, let alone train military soldiers.
Well, yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And then the bit about the whole green goo, the green serum, like it's like don't take it all at once, Logan, because it's got dire consequences. Thinking.
Yeah, he even said it makes you go crazy and everything.
Oh, no, awesome. It just wears off really quickly and makes him weak. I thought he was literally going to be like off the rails.
Go feral.
Like, like
it will be rails. Like X-24 versus Logan proper.
Yeah,
wow.
And then at the end of it, he was still like feral, and like X-23 had to take him down. That kind of thing.
Or at least hold him off long enough for the thing to wear through his body.
Yeah, that would have been cool. But the ending was just so sad. It was just the way he's like, he's got his branch through him, and he's like, he's like, oh, this is how it feels like to have a family. And he dies. But like, I thought...
I thought he just meant how it feels like to die. That's what I took from it, though.
Oh, maybe. No, I think he's talking about...
He already had a family. He had their family in the X-Men and they left. They like died.
I know, but... No, true. Maybe it feels like to die, perhaps. But I always we were thinking that it would pull the branch out and then one of them would be like, oh, there's more stuff in the vial, and then just stab him into it and he'd be like, oh, I'm alive.
No, they bury him.
They bury him under some rocks.
And then they run away.
To resurface. The claws come through. I'm back. It was so cool if you do. No, it's fine the way it is. She puts the thing down to make it a leg symbol. The fat kid has the electric kid. I don't know what he is.
Oh yeah, the Wolverine toy. Because there's comics in this.
Oh, the comics. Now, My theory is that the comics and stuff, like, that's the way to say, look, what you're reading in the comic books, in the universe, that's what everyone reads. So you're reading what would be in the actual universe.
He did say they changed it a lot.
They changed it a lot, and what you're watching is actually how it really happened.
Yeah.
It's really dark. It's not the same.
And then the comic books are like more
happy and fun,
yeah.
and how we know it as from the TV show. But actually, the reality is the dark, gritty shit that we see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. There's not very much to say, really.
Other than there was no Stan Lee cameo.
No Stan Lee cameo, that we thought.
One.
Might have been a bit subtle. I thought it was going to be the comic book. Look, it was written by a guy called Stan. Stan Lee.
They're written by these guys. They made it all up. Like, no, it's written by Stan Lee.
He made it up. He's an idiot.
That would have been quite nice.
That would have been quite funny, actually. Quite a good. It's a missed a trick there. But definitely getting this on DVD.
Yes.
Probably a steelbook if we can.
No. You wait for the entire collection to have.
Yeah, the Ultimate Wolverine collection, where it's like got claws with it. Yeah, whatever it is.
You have the Ultimate X-Men collection and the Ultimate Wolverine collection next to it.
Yeah, and then we have the. Got to get the audio commentary. Find out about the haircuts. Yeah, but
we actually just hired a guy that looks exactly like me.
The new one. We're gonna replace him with him. Anyway.
Jack Human.
Jack Human. He's from New Zealand. He's a Kiwi. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna cut it there. Yeah. We're so tired because we've just come back and Anyway, so we'll see you guys next time on whatever we're gonna do. Watch next, possibly
Kong, maybe.
Kong, Ghost in the Shell. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys soon. Have a good week.
Like and subscribe.
All that bullshit.